Yes, hi friends. Welcome to SK Science Academy. Myself Ashwin. I spent more than 20 years in teaching physics, and I know that students always find difficulties in physics. For the students of 11th and 12th science, physics is always the subject. Today I will reveal you how to make physics very easy. Right? Let's study, friend. Out of this 20 years experience, what I got, that I want to explain you to make physics very easy. And my promise to you is this: if you will follow these steps, this is my guarantee that physics will become very easy for you, and you will be able to write highest score. Out of all the 4 science, you will get highest score in physics. That's my surety. Okay, so let's without spending much time study how to make physics very easy, or what are the steps to understand physics very well. Is it clear? So listen, my first advice, instead of saying advice, I would like to say this is the first you can say necessary step of studying physics in a particular way to make it very easy. The first step is this. See, these are the actually 4 steps I have written on the board. So first step is this definition, right? So friends, you must understand each and every definition of physics. When you enter in 11th standard, right, you have to understand every definition, right, you are studying in all the chapters. Till to 10th science, what you are doing, till to the 10th science, we are asking to our teacher or the right, whatever our tutor, we are asking, sir or ma'am, tell us what are the important definitions that can be asked in exam, and you are preparing all that, and whenever they are asked in exam, you are just going to write down that. But in case of 11th and 12th science, when you want to enter, or when you want to get the admission either in engineering or MBBS or medical science, by cracking the JEE or NEET exam, you have to study, right, every subject in depth. That's why you should understand every definition, right, that will you will access during the study of chapter. You should understand every definition in detail. So first step I would like to say is definition. Why? Let's see. See, every subject has its own terminology. Terminology means it explains the subject. That means it's a language of subject. Like some question is asked in physics, many times students are saying, sir, I cannot understand what is the question, how can I give you answer? So means you are unable to understand the question, means you don't know what is the language of physics. Is that clear? How you can understand the question asked, what is asked in question, what it want to explain, that can be understood by definition, right? There is terminology. As for example, periodic time, that's a terminology. What is a periodic time? If student do not understand what is periodic time, definitely he or she cannot give the answer. If you understand each and every definition of this subject, physics particularly, then definitely you are able to understand the language of physics. Once you understand the language, then only you can understand how to give the answer. What is actual examiner wants to get as an answer. If you are unable to understand the question, you will not able to give the answer. See, many of the students are avoiding studying definition, and that's the reason why they are unable to understand physics. Theories came from the definition, or theories is nothing but the combination of definitions and laws and principle, and after that you are getting some truth. That's a theory. But to understand this, you have to understand definition. If you are unable to understand the definition, then for sure you will be unable to understand the physics. When I am saying you must understand the definition, now how to check whether you understood the definition or not. Understand it. That means don't just remember it, don't cram it only. How to check whether you understood the definition or not? There are 2 steps only. Let's say, what are those steps? The first step, whether you understood the definition or not, to check it, you must ask yourself, can you visualize it? The wordings given in the definition, can you visualize it? So the first step is this: can you visualize it? And second step, can you use it to solve problems related to it? So these are the 2 steps. Now let's understand what is the meaning of visualization. Suppose some definition is given to you, you understand it, you read it, then you must have a clear picture in your brain which exactly describes the wordings given in the definition. Or you must have a practical example, a demonstration in your day-to-day life which will exactly describe the definition. That's the meaning of visualization. I will give you an example of visualization. Now, second thing, if you understood it, then definitely you can use it to solve the problems related to it. I am giving an example of it. If I am saying momentum, it's a one term in the physics. What is the definition of momentum? Momentum is defined as this. It is denoted by P. It is defined as mass into velocity. That is product of mass and velocity. Then here, don't just remember it, that product of mass and velocity is the momentum, but you are able to create the picture related to it. As for example, there are 2 bodies you must think of. One bicycle, another car, and both are moving with the same velocity. Which have larger momentum, which have the greater value of its momentum, you must able to think regarding to it. If you can do this, then you understood it. There are many examples we will discuss during the discussion of physics. This is what I want to say, that you must visualize it, and second, can you use it to solve the problems? That means whatever the question given to you, as for example, some physical quantity is given. What is the meaning of physical quantity? I will discuss right in further lecture. So something is to be obtained, some term is given to you, and it is said in question that find out this, then that word should be clearly defined in your brain. It must visualize for you, right by you, and you must use its definition to solve the problem.